Week 16 of the fantasy basketball season. And here's a few forwards I looked at on the wire this week. The first guy, Pat Connaughton of the Milwaukee Bucks. Pat Connaughton last season, pretty solid for fantasy basketball for the most part. And right now, this season, he's been up and down. But the last couple weeks, he's picked things up on the season. 8.6 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 2.1 threes, and 39% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, he's starting to get it going. 12 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.2 steals, 3.2 threes a game, and 53% from the field. So right now, once he gets that three ball going, he's a guy that can help fantasy owners. And he's rebounding the basketball well also over the last few games. January 23rd at Detroit, 6 points, 2 rebounds, and assists, 2 threes, 66% from the field. January 25th versus Denver, 19 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 5 threes, 87% from the field. And January 27th at the Pacers, 14 points, 8 rebounds, and assists, 3 steals, 4 threes, 55% from the field. So he's rebounding the basketball well. Obviously, he's hitting the three ball at a great pace, and he's getting a decent amount of steals as well as Pat Connaughton. So right now, he's giving fantasy owners a few categories, 4 or 5 at least. And right now, he's available in a decent amount of fantasy leagues at 68%. The next guy, Jeremy Sochan of the San Antonio Spurs. So Sochan, it's been up and down so far for him in his rookie season. On the season, 10 points a game, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 45% from the field. But the last few weeks here, 18.2 points a game, 6.5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.7 threes, and 50% from the field. So Sochan, if he could start getting that three ball going, he's definitely a guy that could bump his fantasy value up, and definitely a guy that can help owners in multiple categories. So the last few games here for him, January 23rd at Portland, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, a block, 2 threes, 45% from the field. January 25th at the Lakers, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a 3, 42% from the field. And January 28th versus the Suns, 30 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 threes, and 44% from the field. So in that ball game, he took 25 field goal attempts in that game. So Sochan, he's going to get opportunity. We know this is a young San Antonio Spurs team where they want to see what the young guys got, especially after trading, obviously, DeJounte Murray in the offseason, their best player. And right now, Sochan's getting an opportunity, and definitely a guy that can help fantasy owners right now, especially playing anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes a game. And right now, he's available with Sochan in a decent amount of fantasy leagues at 69%. The next guy I look to get this week here is Terry Eason of the Houston Rockets. So another team with a youth movement and with a lot of young guys playing. And Eason, he's been showing some things over the last few weeks here. On the season, 8.4 points a game for the rookie, 5.6 rebounds and assists, 1.1 steals, and 44% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, 11.4 points a game, 7.3 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 52% from the field with a steal a game. So Eason right now getting an opportunity anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes a game. And like I said, this Rocket team is in rebuild mode, and they want to see what these young guys have over there. January 25th versus the Wizards, 5 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, 2 blocks, 50% from the field. January 26th versus the Cavs, 18 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, a block, 61% from the field. And January 28th at the Pistons, 16 points, 10 boards, and assists, 2 steals, a 3, and 46% from the field. So right now, Eason, he's available in 76% of fantasy leagues here. And he's a guy that can help you in a few categories. He's not going to be a monster scorer in the basketball, but rebounding the basketball, he could definitely help you. And steals per game, as well as the category, I think Eason can help owners this week. And like I said, he's out there in tons of leagues, 76%. The next guy, Xavier Tillman of the Memphis Grizzlies. So Tillman, he's been a pretty long-time Grizzly player here, but obviously we haven't seen much out of him this season. But the last few weeks, he's back and playing a little bit more. On the season, 4.6 points a game, 3.3 rebounds, and 60% from the field. So the last few games here for Tillman, January 23rd at the Kings, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, a block, 83% from the field. January 25th at the Warriors, 3 points, 5 boards, 3 steals in that one, 33% from the field. And January 27th at the T-Wolves, 5 points, 8 boards, 3 assists, 3 steals, 100% from the field. So right now he's not going to have huge stat lines, but he's definitely a steal specialist, is Tillman, and a guy who's going to be good for your field goal percentage and rebounding the basketball as well. And now obviously with Steven Adams out, I think we're going to see a little bit more playing time out of Tillman here, because he does qualify a power forward and center in fantasy basketball. And right now he's available in 87% of fantasy leagues, and if you need some steals and a decent field goal percentage, he's more of a deeper league ad, but definitely a guy to keep an eye on and add this week in the fifth and final forward I look to get on the wire this week here is Precious Achiuwa of the Toronto Raptors. So Achiuwa last week I mentioned as an ad, and right now he's been up 25% in ownership on the season, 10.2 points a game, 6.2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 47% from the field. But the last few weeks here, Achiuwa's been a mainstay and a good ball player for this Raptor team. 15.3 points a game, 8.8 rebounds, 1 steal a game, 1 assist, and 57% from the field. So Achiuwa, he's getting those big minutes now, about 30 minutes a game here. This Raptor team trying to find something with Achiuwa, and they've been playing pretty decent basketball, winning the last 3 out of 4 is this Raptor team. January 25th at the Kings, 19 points, 5 rebounds at 3, 75% from the field. January 27th at the Warriors, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 66% from the field. And January 28th at the Trailblazers, a monster game, 27 points, 13 rebounds, 2 steals, a block in that one at 3, and 68% from the field. So Achiuwa right now scoring the basketball, rebounding, getting steals, and he's giving you a good field goal. So right now he's a 4 or 5 category type of ball player as Achiuwa, and he's one of the top ads this week. And right now he's available, like I said, in 54% of fantasy leagues. That's a few forwards I look to get on the wire here in week 16 of the fantasy basketball season.